Hello out there. Interesting fact. Um, all of the jobs in the technology area, 17%, according to the Equal Employment Commission, 17% of those are in leadership, made up of managers, directors, uh, C suites, executives. So, with that said, I know there's a lot of people in that position. It's the start of the year. Happy New Year, by the way. And 2025 has been earmarked to make that leap. So, uh, here to share some tips. Even though 17% of the jobs are made up of leadership in tech, there's still a lot of jobs out there to be had. But for such critical roles, you need to do things not the usual way. In order to get recognized, that it's important for branding and separating yourself from the pack. So, wanted to share some tips here that could help. I've got three or four goodies, so listen up. So, first of all right, your subject line, your very first connection into messaging someone that's potentially hiring for that type of role. A mistake that I've seen people make, um, being a recruiter, also being a career mentor for tech leaders, is generic. Interested in VP of engineering role. A lot of people are getting that message. Really doesn't tell a whole lot about you. Instead, personalize it. VP of engineering, 10 years scaling AI platforms, ex colleague and ex employee of AWS. The subject line is your first impression, so you want to make it specific, showcase your expertise, and showcase something unique that's really going to catch someone's attention. Second tip, lead with value in your messaging. One mistake that common mistake that I see a lot of people make is, I'm excited about this role because it aligns with my experience. That's great, but it's very generic. Plus, you want to you want to show what's in it for the company that's hiring, as opposed to what's in it for you. So instead, you might want to put it to something that would have value to them. So I've led a team of 30 to build scalable fintech APIs. I specialize in X and Y, which aligns with your priorities in the research that I've done. Um, this shows that you've done the research, and it it doesn't make the hiring manager have to dig for what makes you special. It's right there, right at the start. And the third thing is, align your profile with your pitch. You know, I'll see a lot of people that will they'll go for a role that's different um, than what's advertised, and so they'll say, I'm a great fit for your VP role, but the job title of the description says senior engineer manager. Um, you're not going to get looked at for that. The reason that they're advertising for a senior engineer manager is they need a senior engineer manager. Um, and if they look you for VP role, they're going to think you're way overqualified. Um, so make sure that you're aligning. And then bonus tip here: be proactive. Um, a lot of people reach out to someone, hey, are you open for a quick chat? Without even sharing why they want to chat. They just want to put 20 minutes for a virtual coffee on somebody's schedule that really they don't know. And it causes suspicion, and it causes people to put their walls up. I think, like everyone, people like to be, told the truth. They like people that are honest. So be honest. You know, let them know, Mrs. Manager, Mr. Manager, just want to let you know I've applied and reached out to the recruiter that's facilitating the hiring. Would love to discuss next steps if there's some alignment here. And then go back to tip number two, sharing, those highlight points of your background and how it aligns to the job. So, um, This is the first in a series called the 2025 Leadership Leap that I'm putting on, where I'm going to be sharing insights and tips for leaders in both in business and technology in um, making that strive and making that leap up the leadership ladder. And nothing like 2025 to do that. So happy New Year to everyone, and stay tuned. And talk to you soon.